Man United up against Newcastle at Wembley. The Carabao Cup final. A team that will be having Casemiro back. A team that will be having Bruno Guimaraes back. A team that will not be having Nick Pope. And I can't say a team that will not be having anything as far as Man United goes. I don't think there's anyone who's missing, is there?
There's no suspension.
No suspension. No injuries.
Well, we have a game to play before that.
Yeah, there's the Barcelona one. Oh, yeah. So there's some caveat to who we can say.
So that Barca game, assuming everyone stays fit, we should have like 95% of our squad. I don't know if Martial or Anthony will be back playing, but we should be fine. All I know is we've been dying to see Casemiro and Sabitzer play together.
Yeah, and it's not happening now.
Whoever is going to be number 10 will have the time of their life.
Yeah, I saw a start of Sabitzer again. Is it which team was this? Leicester. I think had the most ball recoveries.
Sabitzer
11.
Good.
The most, I think, by any player who was on that pitch.
Sabitzer is good. And you know why I say that? It's because when we were signing him, there were no rumors. It just happened.
Yeah.
Deadline day. And that was after.
It's like us and the dude from Bomet, Kivior. Kivior, exactly. Big up Bomet guys. Yeah.
And so, like, I remember when I saw that talks were ongoing, the first thing that went to my mind was the Europa League game played against Leipzig. Was it Leipzig? It
Can't be Leipzig because I think Leipzig were con champions.
No. Like 2 seasons ago. Oh. Sabitzer was still there.
Oh, yeah.
And he balled out. I think he's the one who scored and assisted 2. He was the man of the match.
He was insane.
Sabitzer is a really, really good player.
Yeah, he
is.
And
honestly, he is at par, if not slightly better than Eriksen. He brings a lot to the table.
He does.
And so seeing that and Casemiro in the middle of the park in a final will be exciting for United fans.
For sure. I mean, you could see why Nani signed him. What do you call him? What do you call them?
I don't even know how.
Bayern.
And the crazy
thing is, Bayern signed him.
Bayern signed him and signed Gravenberch. And Gravenberch has been playing more than Sabitzer. Sabitzer joined because huko hakuwa na game time. Yeah, and he has a good relationship with Ten Hag, Ragnick, and it was a very easy transfer for us to do. And he's been told that he could be signed permanently.
I was actually going to ask
based off his performances
which have been superb so far.
Exactly, and it'll only get better.
Yeah,
and so for the final, we are confident. No lie, we come up against a Newcastle side that has just lost.
I mean,
they have a week to rest.
Yeah,
again. The thing is, they don't have Nick Pope. Nick Pope had a moment of madness.
What was that?
Like, in my head, I'm like, you'd rather concede the goal. It's a league. You can come back game. And there was a defender, I think was running back.
Adrenaline rush. Just sometimes you just can't help yourself.
It's so foolish. And you know,
when you know what's at stake next weekend, right?
What makes it worse is their second choice goalkeeper is
Dubravka.
Dubravka was on loan Kwetu and played in this season's Carabao Cup. So he's cup-tied.
He can't even win a medal. The only way he
can win a medal
is if Newcastle wins.
Is if we win.
Wait, what?
If we win, because he played for us this season. So that's how he'll get a Carabao Cup medal.
Dubravka, you signed him on loan?
Yes.
From Newcastle?
Yes. At the beginning of the season.
Oh.
And we registered him. He was in the squad.
Yeah.
For Carabao Cup games, and he played. So he's eligible
for Man United.
Exactly. Because he hasn't played for Newcastle in the Carabao Cup.
So if Newcastle wins, he gets nothing.
He gets nothing. If United win, he gets a
medal.
Imagine
going back to Newcastle with a medal because Newcastle lost. That would be a beauty to watch.
Do you know what makes it even better, or let's say interesting, more interesting? Do you know who their third choice goalkeeper is?
Don't get me started, bro.
Can we ask one Karim Benzema?
Can we?
Or Gareth Bale?
Oh, Gareth Bale might have something to do with that.
Loris Karius.
Oh my God.
I have not seen him since.
The bottler of all bottlers.
And he's coming back to play in a final. Do you think United fans will let him forget?
Oh, they won't.
They will not.
But let me tell you, bro. We are about to see another crazy outing for Karius. Yeah, karaoke atapiga ya nini.
No, like, it's going to be a good game. And the reason I say this is because we have history with Newcastle.
Yeah.
And Newcastle fans are mad people.
Yeah.
And the best thing is it's a neutral ground.
Absolutely.
Sunday. Good time for a final.
And that's what I'm hoping just comes to play. Zileza, it's a neutral ground. It's a cup final. I mean, Karius, for Christ's sake.
You have one job.
You just have one job to do. 90, of course, we know he can't do that job.
Well,
I mean, he has tried before and failed, especially on a bigger stage. He's in the league zake sasa. He's the Champions League. Hakuna intimidation, bro. So please,
coming up against the most informed player in the world.
Yeah.
I feel like the Barca result, however it goes, would be good for us for the final. If we beat Barca, we maintain our momentum.
Yeah.
If we lose to Barca, we are wounded. We are more desperate for a win.
Yeah.
And so
bounce back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're perfectly set up.
Yeah,
to get the first trophy of the season. Well,
and
you call it a tiny trophy and all that, but for us, it checks a cup box.
A cup box, yeah, for sure.
Ten Hag has just cup done to endelea
safari
season. And so, prediction, because that was what we were going to, a final is an occasion. I think form goes out the window.
Absolutely.
Most times, it's like a derby.
Yeah.
And so, because it's a big game, neutral ground, there's more pressure on players. This is a game where you don't want to make errors. It's not like at the league where you'll try everything you can do. This one you have to maintain. I think we'll win. I don't think we'll win comfortably. But I think we'll win and concede. So I think 3-1. Bruno Guimaraes will be back for Newcastle.
The best Bruno in the league.
They've struggled. I don't even have time for you.
Go on.
That. But the creator-in-chief, Bruno Fernandes, wherever he'll play, and I hope and pray for Newcastle that he's not given number 10. Because if he comes back to the number 10, he can lose the ball as many times as he wants because he has Casemiro and Sabitzer behind him. So I think 3-1, I know Rashford should score. I think. But I know Bruno will most likely be the creator-in-chief.
For United.
And I hope we'll have a good outing.
Yeah, so you can only hope, man. I mean, depending on how it happens on Thursday, hoping no one gets injured for Man United, I feel like it's going to be a good outing for Newcastle United.
You're allowed.
I feel like this is the best chance that they have of getting something. I mean, they have not won anything for God knows how long.
55 years.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I can't recall the last time they were in a final. I think since I started watching football, I don't recall them being in a final. Honestly, I don't. Maybe they were when I was 2 years old or something. But yeah. So Newcastle United, I bank on them getting Bruno Guimaraes into the game. They have a good defensive unit this season. They have been very good.
And they don't have Joe Lenton.
He's not on?
Yeah.
He's what? Injured?
I don't know. I just know he's not there.
Yeah. But they have Miguel Almiron.
But Almiron has...
well, he's got a goal since he started...
Ilisha.
Downtown.
Ilisha.
Itarudi. And that's why this is a cup final and everything, like you said.
Actually,
form goes out of the window.
Kind of like Saint Maximan. Like, he's not had a good season.
Yeah, he hasn't. I think there's a time where he comes to...
He's a showman. He's like the ultimate showman.
Yeah.
So
I would love to see him going up against... I think he should start one Bissaka.
The thing is, whoever you want.
Not
You want
Diogo.
Dalo? You want one whoever.
I think one Bissaka flourishes better.
Show ile side ama one or Malasia, whoever. We don't care.
Yeah.
We're here to tell you.
I feel like for me, Maxima starting maybe one Bissaka should start. He flourishes against those guys who love to dribble. Yeah, he does. But then again, that might not be his day. But yeah. Time to tell. For me, I'm giving Newcastle a chance to win a cup. Watch your fala.
Give me a scoreline.
I'll go for... This is a very crazy-ass game to call, bro. I'll go for a 2-1 win for Newcastle.
Okay.
2-1 win for Newcastle. 3-1 win for Manchester United.